Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon LeafGreen! So last time, we defeated our rival once again, who is now on his way over to the Pokémon League. Well, not before we make it first! So, now we're here at Victory Road, as we made it in the last episode, and we explored this entire first room of Victory Road. Getting all the items that we need to get, and at the very least making it over to the next room. So with all that, let's hurry along here, and let's do this thing. Now this next room, oh boy. This next room is a big one. It's a literal big room. Yeah. So what you want to do here is you want to use strength again, so you can push this boulder all the way over 2 spaces, then 2 more spaces down south, and then 2 to the left. So you can hurry on over here to this guy, apparently. This here is Victory Road. It's the final test for trainers. The final test. Alright, so Black Belt Daisuke. Black Belt Daisuke. Oh, and by the way, I did heal up my Pokemon off screen before this recording even started. So, yeah. Just so I can be fully unprepared. Okay. Just so I can be fully prepared. And ooh, Vital Throw! Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. Vital Throw is a pretty interesting move. It pretty much lets the user go last. However, it will never miss. So, that move is a thing. And look at that, you got a Machop. You got a highly underleveled... Okay, you got a highly leveled, unevolved Pokemon here. How do you make sense? How did you even get past all the gym leaders and crap? Did your Machop just like... Did your Machop just like, you know, just scare all the gym leaders that badly that they gave you your badges without having to actually fight them? Okay, I guess that would be legit, but still. Still, man. That's gotta be scary, man. But anyway, yeah, I'm basically gonna play Sacrificial here and send Centaurus to Faintsville, so I can go ahead and use Allbird so she can level up. God. Jeez. You know how you always refer to Pokemon as he's, even if they're genderless? Good. It's because, well, Pokemon do look like he's, don't you know? Even though they have genders. I mean, that's the norm, right? That's just the norm. Of course, that was the norm when we were kids, but now it's not, because we have to actually refer to them as he's and she's now. Which is kinda okay. But anyway, another Max Repel, not like it matters though, because all my Pokemon are low-leveled as hell. But hey, at the very least, Blitzka is off front, so I guess you can get... No, I'm not gonna let any of my Pokemon get the shaft here, so I'm gonna heal them up. I'm gonna at the very least use revives. Just revives, just so I can heal them up, just so I don't have to waste too much of any sort of healing items that I may or may not need. Ah, so you wish to challenge the Elite Four? Yes, I do, in fact, sir. How do you know? Are you just standing there perpetually at Victory Road, just wondering when the heck you're gonna get a chance to even fight these guys? I guess that would be legit. Anyway, I don't really think Blitzka will do a very good job here at Drowsy, so I'm gonna switch out to Lowerbird, because Lowerbird is more physical. It's based in... Ooh, speaking of physical. That's Swagger. It may sharply increase your attack, but it will confuse you. Okay, let me see if I actually have a full heal on me. I should have a full... Yeah, I do. Okay. So, with that full heal, I can cure the confusion. And even then, my attack will still be sharply increased. So that is a good thing. So let's use Drill Peck on this thing to drill into its skull and cause it to faint. That seems legit. But I am gonna switch between Blitzka and another Pokemon just so that Blitzka, I believe, can get the experience. But actually, just in case, let's actually see how well Blitzka's Thunderbolt will do. Because I'm just wondering how the heck it will do. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Of course, that Psychic will obviously... Okay. I thought it was actually going to be a lot worse, but apparently not. Okay, I guess I can deal with that. And, of course, you're going to meditate, even though you're clearly not good at physical attack at all. I mean, just why, man? Just why? I don't know, but you're basically fainted. You are basically the fainted. And let's see. Ooh, Kadabra. Alright. I can live with that. I can live with that, actually. So I'm going to keep Blitzka out just so that Blitzka can get the experience. Just in case, well, I am going to switch out just in case Blitzka is in major trouble. But one other quick attack should be able to take it out if it doesn't get fully paralyzed. Alright. So, quick attack you, and yes! That should do it. And that should not level up Blitzka. What the hell? Fine. I can fight you paralyzed, I don't care. I'm basically gonna quick attack you, then hopefully get out a Thunderbolt, and holy crap! That did a lot more damage than I realized. Oh, and great. Now it's gonna do roleplay. That basically copies abilities, so now Kadabra has static, so no more physical attacks from me. But it doesn't really matter in the long run, because you are basically dead at that point. And basically, Blitzka grows to level 43. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, no, Raichu does not learn any new moves leveling up. As is with the case with all Pokemon who evolve, all evolved Pokemon who evolve from evolutionary stones. Like, I think Ninetales doesn't learn any new moves when it's evolved because it evolves via a Firestone. So, yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna, let's see. Yeah, I am gonna bring out Karai here and then take the Amulet Coin from Blitzka so I can bring it on over to Karai. So let's do it. I always want to, for whatever reason, I always want to, like, you know, take the Amulet Coin and place it on the first member of my team. Or the one who is out front. And such. You know, just so I can get, just so I can get guaranteed extra money. Yeah. I'm pretty much guaranteed, like, double money, double winnings if I have the Amulet Coin out. Oh, look at that! I actually do run into Primates. Holy crap. Yeah. They can only be found in Victory Road, apparently. Yeah, and I actually did not remember that, actually. I did not remember, actually, that Primates could be found here in Fire Red and Leaf Green. That's kind of cool, actually. You know, just in case you want a really powerful, like, fighting type, go right ahead. Go right ahead, it's right there. Okay, so now, before we move onward, actually, and do this, another strength puzzle, here's the thing. See right here? In the original game, this is where you would find Moltres. In Red, Blue, and Yellow, that's where you would find Moltres. But not in this game. Oh no, they had to change his location. Because I don't know. I don't know why they changed the location to begin with. If they wanted to keep faithful to the original game, then they should have freaking kept Moltres at Victory Road. Not at this new location called Mount Ember. Which the anime dictates as canon, apparently. Yeah, do you remember that one... Does anyone remember that one side series of Pokemon that was, like, on Cartoon Network? It was called Pokemon Chronicles, which is basically the side stories of the anime. You know, with, like, the recurring characters like Misty, Tracy, Richie, Casey, they all rhyme, and stuff. Well, apparently one episode with Richie in it has him going over to Mount Ember to see a guy capture Moltres, I think. Yeah. So the anime made the Sevii Islands canon. And thus we get introduced here to Perish Song. All Pokemon hearing the song will faint in 3 turns unless they switch out. So, really, it's not really going to be that helpful to you, bud. I'm going to switch out anyway, so... yeah. Anyway, now you got a Lickitung. Which was the nickname for my old dog Jordan. Obviously. Yeah. I don't really know why we made... I don't know what... I really don't know why we had that nickname for my old dog, seriously. I don't know. Maybe you just like to lick a lot. And then I'm gonna call... And next thing I know, I'm gonna call Tootsie here, Licky Licky. Well, despite being a different gender and an entirely different species altogether. Or entire species of dog, to begin with, so... Yeah, oh, there's an item over there, so let's get it. And it's TM50, that's Overheat. That should have been Blaine's TM. But, of course, they had to keep it with the original game. So anyway, that's Overheat. That's an intense attack that also sharply reduces the user's special attack. Only Volcano can learn it, but personally for me, I'm not going to learn it, simply because Flamethrower is good enough for me. F is for Flamethrower, that's good enough for me. Wouldn't it be screwed up if the Cookie Monster did actually teach that song? I heard rumors of a child prodigy. Wow. Like, seriously, dude? Like, dude. It's like, dude, hey, I've heard rumors about somebody. Let's battle! It's like, why? Why are these trainers just, like, pushing out random facts or random things that they say and then automatically turn it into a battle? It's like, what the heck? What the heck, man? What the hell? I don't know. I don't know, man. But either way, I'm pretty much gonna assume at this point, like, all cool trainers are gonna have 5 Pokemon here. So, yeah, and oh, gee. Jesus. You survived that. You are a god, sir. You are a goddess, actually. Since you're female. And, ooh, Cloyster. Oh, this could be trouble, actually. This could be trouble, actually, because Cloyster is Water-Ice type, so I'm gonna switch out to Blitzka. Just so I can get my... Blitzka on! Or Blitzball on. Even though I never played Final Fantasy X to begin with. Speaking of which, have I got some amazing things to tell you if it's in the future. If in the future, if I ever beat Final Fantasy 13, and if I like it, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna basically do a thing for the Platinum Impressions episode. Which, I don't get why everyone hates that game. I think it's good so far. I think it's good, despite being linear so far. I know what you're talking about. Screw the haters. Just screw them all. But anyway, now you got Electrode. That would be a really good time to send out Karai. I'm basically going to speedrun this battle now because this is taking us long enough as it is. So taste Earthquake, mother effer. Which I'm going to switch that position out. And why do you still have Sonic Boom, dude? Sonic Boom only does 20 damage. Why do you have that? Just why? This is near the end of the game. Why? You suck as a cool trainer, dude, and oh, Arcanine. Woo. That could be bad, because Earthquake is physical. So, let's see if this can actually... Let's see if this can actually pull it off. Please make it. Oh, you didn't make it. Fine. Be my guest. Be my guest if you decide to freaking go out or something. But anyway, I am going to test out off-screen, actually, if these cool trainers are rebattleable with the VS Seeker, actually, because these guys could deal out some really good training, actually. Actually. The rumors were true. So, you're talking about Sabrina? So, it was you who beat Giovanni at... Oh, I see. Anyway, another max revive right there. Not like it really matters, though. Because I wasted one. Shamefully and approvably. Okay. So, anyway, now you got this thing. What you want to do is, you want to use strength on it, of course. Don't push it all the way to the top, because you won't be able to push it down. Just saying. But anyway, we gotta push it, push it, push it. Just keep with the pushing, because pushing is apparently a very good deal for you to do. And repels effect wore off. That's wonderful. Anyway, don't push it anymore there. Because you'll want to push it all the way down here so you can hold down the switch with the blocks. With the rocks. Do it. Them buttons. Anyway, I pretty much know this guy's a cool trainer, so I'm not gonna fight her. But I think I do want to fight these guys, actually, because I believe if the original game goes right, they should have below 5 Pokemon. Only the chosen can pass here. What makes you say that? Dude, why do you think that you would take— Oh, the game lied, of course! Why must I be tortured? Okay, so no, screw weaknesses. I'm gonna do this with the anime strategy, Spirit. And apparently Spirit works. Because apparently I got lucky with a critical hit on that Kingler, which is the evolved form of a Krabby. Which I don't think we've actually seen a Krabby. Yeah. I don't think we've actually seen Krabby. Or, yeah, we saw Kingler there. Which is a prime physical attacker, except for one tiny little thing, though. Physical and special attacks don't exist yet. They're only dictated by type. So really, this whole thing is entirely pointless, seeing as how special attacks mattered in the older games prior to Gen 4. So really, Kingler is just there. Before Gen 4 decided he was badass enough to make, like, a thing out of stuff. And you have a whole abundance of water-type Pokemon, I see. So I'm gonna send out Centaurus to take you out. To take your ass. And shove it. Because that's what I do. And yeah, that's Tentacruel's ability, Clear Body, at work. Meaning that stat-reducing moves won't work on it. And of course you have Barrier. That'll make it so that his defense is sharply increased. So this could take a while, folks. This could probably take a while. And of course Bubble Beam. This could probably kill Centaurus. Or not. And of course that could heal up. Alright. Yeah, that could work. Why? Just tell me why. Ain't nothing but a pardon. Tell me why. I don't know, some of my friends over at EGF while on a call said that, started singing that song and I joined in. I don't know why I like joining into songs, and I ran out of Thunderbolt HP. Or PP, shoot. Do I have anything that could... Yeah, I have a Max Elixir, but I don't feel like using that. Do I just have a regular Elixir? Yes, I do. Alright. So, yeah, I started singing that song, and I don't know why, but I like joining in with songs. Maybe that's just the kind of person I am, and that Elixir was, worthless. Ooh, okay. So, I'm praying that Karai will be faster, so... Well, shit. Great. Okay, we can recover from this. It's all cool. Because it's fine. Because Dragon, fools. I have Dragon. And hopefully this will hurt. And it didn't hurt. Ah, man. You know, I could be potentially worried here. I could potentially be worried here because he just used an item. He just used a Hyper Potion. And now I think I'm gonna die. Unless I bring out Water Guy here to resist the Bubble Beam. So, what I am actually gonna do is I am actually gonna bring out Water Guy to resist the Bubble Beam. To resist the urge of the Bubble Beam. All the Bubble Beams and billions of Urons and Poison-type attacks, of course. Of course, thankfully, Acid isn't green, so obviously it's a more powered-up version of Poison Sting. Meaning that it could poison somebody, but no, it's not. It actually lowers defense for some reason. How do Pokemon generate acid anyway? Or use the attack acid anyway? I mean, does it literally just have like a thing where it like can produce acid at will? Like a body organ or something that can produce acid? Like seriously, think about that. We even see in the anime, like in the episode before Pokemon Advance even started, is, well, Jesse Zarbok's acid cut a hole through the ship that Ash was traveling into Hoenn. So quite obviously, acid does do its job there as it does in real life, which is burn through things. So yeah, acid is a particularly dangerous attack, and we're pretty much, and you know, just as Pokemon is, it's completely non-affected by something whatsoever. And I don't get why. Maybe it's because of the logic that is of the video game industry. And how does that get a critical hit and faint to begin with? How? Why? I don't know, but what I do know is he has a blast. The dude has a blast story, so you know what? We're gonna bring out Blitzka here to finish the job. So yeah. Anyway, that was my whole rant on acid, if you can believe that. You know, I should make a rant series. I could just go on with this acid rant all day. How am I getting so lucky with all these paralyzings anyway? How am I getting lucky? I don't know, but I'm not complaining. It's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool, that is. And finally, that trainer goes down. So no more cool trainers. I don't believe it. You better believe it, son, because... yeah. Yeah, I'm done with that battle. And I'm done with anything. So I'm gonna use revives here to revive people. And I'm gonna use max potions to max potion people. Namely, Centaurus and Lulbird, because they need it most. So, yeah, those are pretty much going to be my 3 candidates, aside from, you know, Volcano and Karai, and pretty much everybody on my team. So, let's actually keep out Karai here, and avoid you, so that we can get into another random battle. That thing is full of crap. Anyway, now where you want to go is over here. How am I not faster than an Onix? How's Karai not faster than an Onix? Logic. Hard work and determination, as one Pandora will say. So anyway, now time for the final test of the strength, which is to move this boulder all the way over to this switch. That way we can finally remove these rocks. We can finally move those rocks out of the way so we can go onto the exit. Dude, that last thing wasn't even 3 seconds, man. And would you look at that, we got a cool trainer team over here, so this could very well be our last double battle that we're going to be having here. So, let's go ahead and bring up everybody to full speed. To speed here. And, let's see, who do I want actually to go up against her? Because I do think I remember what they have. So, if my theory is correct, then I'm going to bring out Lulbird here with me, just so it won't be affected by Earthquake. Alright, let's do it. We've been trying to become champions together. Yep, this is a double battle. And I think I remember what they have, actually. If my theory is correct. And yeah, they do have Nidoqueen and Nidoking. Okay, so I remember that. So, with Karai out front, and obviously in keeping with tradition, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to use Earthquake to use the age-old strategy of not having flying types be affected by ground types at all, just so I can use Earthquake on Nidoqueen and Nidoking, so it doesn't affect Lulbird at all. So that's actually a pretty good thing, and yeah, that just proves Nidoqueen is more defensive. Yeah. And I forget, did I use Fly for, like, yeah, I did. Why I use that, I have no idea. Bud Slash should do the trick. And that's it. That's pretty much where it ends there. And there we go. Oh, but yes, you are defeated by me. Because you are. Anyway, this guy is not a trainer. However, he will teach you the move that is known as Double Edge. So Double Edge is basically a more powerful takedown. And anyone can learn it. So, it may be risky, but I am going to teach it to, Centaurus. So, I can finally forget Pursuit. Or... yeah, so I can finally freaking get rid of Swagger, because I don't use that. I would like to keep Pursuit around, because there is a certain trainer that is weak to Dark-type moves, if you know what I mean. Keep that drive going for the Pokemon League. Take a run at him and knock him out. And I know I want to get that at him, but this video is only long enough as it is. Okay, if the game can let me take 3 steps, I'll be okay to get out of there. Alright, and we're out of here to Route 23. So now we have a kind of, sort of, not really maze, and look at that! We made it all the way over here. To the Indigo Plateau, where the Elite Four are waiting for us. So, here's the deal. Make sure your Pokemon are pretty much in the level 50s. Because they are going to be hard as heck. They are going to be hard. Because, as you all know, the Elite Four is basically a gauntlet of 4 trainers. If you lose at any one of them, you get kicked all the way back to the beginning of this Pokemon Center. So, yes. Plus, over here, you can find your share of very good healing items, such as full restores, max revives, or no, not max revives, max potions, full heals, and max repels. In addition to the Great Balls and Ultra Balls that you'll be able to find. Anyway, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green, it's the Elite Four. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.